To you, these are just words. Carefully crafted, hopefully pleasant, imaginative verses. Adjectives woven into wordplay like fine silk spun into gold. But for me, these are not simply words. You come and hear me manipulate the subtle sounds of the language in order to entertain you, and then you leave. You take with you the interesting bits of my soul that managed to break through to your psyche, and maybe approach me after the show and tell me how much you enjoyed it. But for you, that's all it is. A show. Something to liven up your evening and perhaps offer fodder for future conversations. But for me, these are not simply words. These are blood-red drops of my soul spilt upon this page after penetrating my heart with this pen. These are dreams and nightmares ripped from my head and laid bare before you so you can see and judge them. These are not my poems, these are my truths, neatly packaged with a bow so that each night I can come up here and show you that you are not alone. The emotions that we all feel, love, heartache, anger, fear. I take all of these sometimes painful ideas, put them in a pretty poetic form, and give to you the only gift that I have worth giving, which is my secret self. But you know what's funny? Many of you sit there and don't actually realize that that's what I'm doing. You think of this as nothing more than entertaining fiction meant to move or shock you into some sort of reaction, because for many of you, these are just words. And it's a shame, because I get up here, lay down my arms, lay open my breast, and give to you a part of me that many don't get the opportunity to see. And yet, it's because I do that even those closest to me have been guilty of not realizing what I'm truly saying. It's a sad fact that I've realized that if you keep everything locked inside, then you are dooming yourself to purgatory. However, if you release that, if you open up your heart and allow others to see what's there, then you are also risking obsolescence. You are taking the chance that your words will simply become white noise in the background of a world that's mostly deaf already. And I'm not saying that poetry is not worth doing. This is a craft that has saved my life more times than I can count. At this point, it's as much a part of me as my thoughts are to my mind or my heart is to my body. I'm just saying that if a poet gets up here and gives you the opportunity to see that secret part of them, if they stand up before you and deliver a poem, please don't take that lightly. Realize that we are not simply telling you a pretty story, but rather we are reaching into our own darkness, pulling out a small part of us, blowing off the dust and handing it to you, hoping that you will take it seriously and treat it tenderly. These are my words, but they are so much more than that.